Closed captioning for Backwoods Life is brought to you by Luminoc. Always know where your arrow goes with the Luminoc.
Big buck down in Georgia, baby.
Welcome to the Backwoods.
My playground is out in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine. Finger on the trigger just to seal the deal. Feel the chill, shoot to kill. It's the thrill, it's the skill, it's the rush, it's the dust and grind. Living the backwoods life.
It's a new season of Backwoods Life, and we know you're happier than a dog in a hubcap factory right now. It's early season in Georgia. The temperatures are usually really hot, but we had a hurricane come through, cool things down. It actually is pleasant, feels like deer season.
We've been working for this week for the last 8 months, keeping deer fed, planting food plots, getting everything set and ready. The deer are starting to shed their velvet, but they've been on spy points regularly. We just need them to keep doing what they're doing for one more weekend.
We're going hunting.
We are.
It's our first hunt of the 2020 Georgia fall deer season. Then we'll hop in a redneck blind here that we've got some deer coming into. And a food plot that's really grown up in weeds now because we're gonna replant this coming week. But it's good cover and the deer have been coming in, so we're gonna give it a try. That's my camera girl for today. I've definitely hunted with uglier camera people, but in this case, they don't get much hotter. She don't like stuff like that. She gets embarrassed easy. All right, we're finna get in the redneck. He's right up here ahead of us and see what happens. Look at this outfit.
Don't be jealous, don't hate.
Where's your element camo? Oh, you hadn't got it yet.
Nope.
It's on the way though. I ordered it the other day. I've got my element on. Bam. Bam. Anyway, we're in a blind. Got everything ready. There's the view down the lane of the food plot. Had a lot of antler king in here. Deer ate it up. So we're just gonna sit and see what comes back out. By golly. That's how you do a short, sweet intro.
Right. Wrap it up.
Deuces.
About to pull up to our camp here in South Georgia. It is a very pleasant 74 degrees outside, got the windows down. Michael and Beth are sitting back here just a little ways behind the camp house. Hopefully, I bet you they're seeing some deer. But a couple other friends of ours sitting in some other spots. And if everybody ain't seeing some deer today, I'll be real surprised because it is extremely nice weather for this time of the year for South Georgia. Second week of bow season here. Season opened tomorrow was a week ago. And this is our first hunt of the season. Got to get unloaded, get gear set, and hopefully everybody's seeing some deer besides me. First cast. I don't know if Michael knows having any luck, but I am. No lie. Very first cast.
Grainy and jumpy, but at least I got him. He definitely at least a 3-year-old, probably 4-year-old maybe. Right at dark, Beth and I saw one of the bucks we've had on our Spy Point cameras. He slipped in. It was after legal shooting light, but it's a good start. Backwoods Life is brought to you by these great companies: Hawk Optics, Lethal Products, Antler King, Elite Archery, Element Outdoors, and Quality Archery Designs.
Well, it's Saturday morning, and according to our Spy Point cameras, about every spot we have in the mornings, you'd be blowing deer out trying to go in there. So this morning I'm doing this instead. It's a good morning, having a good time, and for a change, it's cool this morning. Feels real good. But I'm gonna keep doing this, and this afternoon we'll go sit in the deer stand.
All right, so me and Philip, Professor MacGyver, what's his name? Philip put this blind up, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. And everybody's making fun of his blind. I don't know how we got an oak tree to grow out the top of that blind like that. How'd you do that?
It takes years of practice.
That's pretty dang good work, but people making fun of his blind. But he put that blind up in the first evening right here. It was what, $4?
$4. Several
I'm just
days.
saying, dude knows what he's doing. Like he went to Walmart and did a hunting seminar one time.
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
Actually, it was a Family Dollar.
Family Dollar. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Family
I'm sorry. You're doing Walmart next year, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to work my way up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Professor, you just can't make that up.
We're kicking off deer season here in South Georgia. This time of the year, our food plots are kind of in a transition time. Hot, dry weather, plus deer eating them all summer, they're pretty much done. But it's about time to plant. We gotta wait on temperatures to cool off. So the best choice is our feeders. We're hoping the deer are hungry.
All right, it's second afternoon hunting in Georgia. Season's been in a week actually today. Got my camera girl. I'm gonna see what we can get into. We got a redneck blind down this road down here. Got a little intersection. We've been feeding them in there. We had an Antler King food plot, but they ate it all. So we got a 5-foot redneck ghillie blind. Some bucks been coming in there, a lot of does, turkeys. So let's go back and see some wildlife and see what happens. I just got set up for my first hunt of the year. Sitting here in a little ground blind. This is a little small food plot we've got called the pack a lunch. But right now it's all sprayed and dead, so we can plant it next week. But we got a redneck feeder over here and a trough feeder. Deer been coming in here pretty regular. So I'll cross my fingers and see what happens. The good news and the bad news is that if I see a deer, it's going to be in bow range. Alright. Tucked up in the redneck ghillie blind. Waiting on some deers. The food plot got smoked. There's nothing out there. Got a feeder right here. See what happens. Had some turkeys come in. Just need one of these big boys to come in. Nice and cool today. We'll see.
When this deer walked out, he was right beside the blind. We named him Genius from the year before, and he made a big jump this year. He's one of them that got a big body, mature deer, definitely a shooter. This was just a mental mistake on my part. I drew back, used my stabilizer to push down the curtain in the corner of the blind. I shouldn't have done that. When I shot, it pushed my shot up, but I watched the arrow go through that deer. I knew it was way too high. I knew it wasn't a lethal shot, and I was just hoping we'd see him again later.
Backwoods Life is also brought to you by Realtree, Ozonics, Scott Archery, Slick Trick Broadheads, CBE Custom Bow Equipment, Hunt Stand, and Tree Stand Buddy.
I just had a buck come in that we call Clyde. I think he's still right there in the woods, but I was too busy worrying about the video camera and didn't get my shot. He gave me a shot, I just didn't take it. Guess I should have gotten a bigger hurry. Hopefully he'll walk back out here though, we'll see.
I don't know, I gotta have a talk with Kevin. We got this shooter buck standing out there. He's trying to get good footage, and I get that. We gotta make a TV show, but he let the buck get away. That doesn't make a good TV show.
Basically, we're a camp full of excuses today. Michael got excuses, I got excuses.
I just want to know why Philip don't have the fire going already.
Philip's got
Curious.
excuses. What's the excuses,
Why do you
Philip?
light the fire yet?
I'm running trespassers off, so.
Lots of excuses. I should have shot one. Michael tried to shoot one. And Philip ain't got the grill lit, so nothing but excuses.
We have fun though. I mean, that's just.
Seen deer, seen a lot.
We see, I mean, that's the only one we saw.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That's the only deer we saw.
is the one I should
That's crazy. Yeah, screwing up. What we do best. But I don't know, man. I mean, it happens. I was telling Beth when we were driving out, so that's only the third deer I've ever, like, my arrow has hit that I have not recovered. And I showed that. I showed the screenshot of the impact to my dad, and he said, "Get your Indians and go to the house, because you ain't gonna need to track that one."
True fact.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thanks, Dad.
You get more than one chance at them.
I hope so. It happens. It'll be all right.
We'll see.
It'll be fine.
The good news is we ain't got to skin no deer this afternoon.
That really went through my mind, dude. Like, I'm sitting in the stand with that deer walking in, and I looked at him with my binoculars I just wanted to look at him good.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Do you really want to clean a deer this evening?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I got my bow.
Yes, sir.
Well, the good news is you ain't got to worry about that.
You right about that. That did not influence the shot whatsoever, but I don't know.
That's the
Everything-
silver lining.
Everything did fine. I just made a brain fart.
Oh well.
It happens.
It ain't the first time.
Probably won't be the last.
Probably not. I hope it is. Backwoods Life is also brought to you by Wind Scent, Hunter Safety System, Spy Point Trail Cameras, Redneck Blinds,
Arctic Ice. 4th Arrow camera arms. And Final Wrist. Well, Michael and I are slacking and apparently having a tough time filling deer tags. Thankfully, team member Fred Branch is also hunting here in South Georgia with a camera rolling. Hopefully he can do a better job than we are.
First sit of the 2020 season. Last year I got it done my very first sit. Let's see if I can do it again. Finna get all my junk ready. Finna hit the woods. See if we can't hit one with the old stick and string. You don't spray down this, you ain't killing. Be lethal. Whoo! Splits, he ran off that way, but Slick 10 is right there. I did spine the deer, but when you spine them, you don't have to find them. He's laying right there. Let's go see what it looks like. Had all kind of trail cam pics of this deer. I'm tickled to put my daggum hands on him. Big buck down in Georgia, baby. Oh. That's what I'm talking about right there. Clean 10. Big body Georgia deer, first hunt of the afternoon of the 2020 season. Can't get much better than that. Did it last year, killed a buck I caught every day, got him mounted at the house. This one I called Slick 10. We had a bunch of pictures of him last year. He looks exactly the same as he did last year. And I said, hey, if he comes in here, gives me a shot, I'm gonna take him. And thank the good Lord above, he came in here, well-placed arrow, and there he is. Backwoods Life buck on the ground. Thanks to my buddy Jamie for coming up here, helping me video the recovery. Appreciate it, Jamie. Let's get this joker out of here.
While early season here in the South can be miserable hot, it also can be a great time to still catch deer on a regular pattern. Michael and I didn't do so great, but thankfully Fred picked up the slack. At least his season's off to a good start.
Well, the buck I shot did show back up a few weeks later on the Spy Point cameras. We never laid eyes on him ourselves. Lesson learned, we'll stay after him. Maybe he's still out there.
Why is a dog happy in a dog cat factory?
Think about what a dog does when he walks by a tire.
Okay, I got you.
Should I say a tire factory?
In a tire factory, yeah.
Well, we'll see if anybody gets the joke.
When you get to hunting camp, rule number 1, get you a gate girl. So you ain't gotta open the gate. When she comes back in, you gotta tell her how good a job she did. Good job, gate girl.
Thanks, boo.
That worked.